Hi guys, it's James at Basketball Noise, and I'm joined by AD. And today we're going to go through our jersey buying guide, going through all the latest jerseys that you can buy at the moment. And AD's going to explain everything you're going to need to know. So if you're new to basketball and you're not sure what jersey to get, AD's going to tell you about the different variations you can get. So, AD, what is the first type of jersey we can buy?
Thanks, James. So jerseys, the best way to think about it really is the sort of good, better, best analogy. So there's generally three types of jerseys that you can get. So if we're talking about current jerseys, if you want your favorite player from the NBA right now, there's three types you can get. If you're in the US, if you're in Europe, there's only two, but we'll talk about the US one quickly anyway. So the first type, the sort of good jersey, is a Fanatics breakaway jersey, and I believe you've got one right there, James, that you can
I
show us.
I have. This is the Ben Simmons Fanatics breakaway jersey. I don't know if you're gonna. Are you gonna? Well, I was going to point out the obvious. It's got Fanatics in the neck, so you
Yeah.
can't miss that. um, but yeah, how do we know that this is a Fanatics breakaway jersey? What
So
tells?
these are the cheapest jerseys that are on the market. You can only get them in the US. Um, the cut and the material is a little bit different from the Nike jersey. So shoulder is a little bit wider. They're generally a little bit bigger. So what size you got there, James?
I think this is Yes, it's an extra large, which
Yeah.
makes sense because usually I'm in a 2XL, and but I put this on and it fits fine, so that makes sense with your it's bigger
Yeah.
comment.
So if you are going to get one of these, you might want to size down from what your normal size is. Um, these are sort of like the entry level jerseys, so they're screen printed, so to speak. They're very thin, very lightweight. The cut's not exactly the same as what it is on the NBA jerseys, and obviously they don't have the Nike badge either. So how do you what do you think about the jersey, James? How do you find it?
Well, yeah, it's funny you should say that because I done a little recording with this jersey. I went through my collection the other day, and I really like this jersey. And one of the things I like about it is its simplicity, and it's what I like about American apparel basically. Because when you go and look at soccer teams in Europe, sometimes they try and make their jerseys stand out by being, horrible. There's only one word to describe it. My favourite team, Chelsea, their kit this season looks like a London bus seat. Whereas the thing America does really well is simplicity, and I absolutely love this jersey because the most the most extravagant bit is the stars down the side. Apart from that, it's simple, and that's what I absolutely love. And like it is lightweight. That's a big difference as well. I do like it being lightweight. But yeah, I really like this jersey. It's one of my favourites.
Cool. So that's sort of the entry level. That's a good jersey. If you want to move up a level to the sort of better jersey, you've got the Nike Swingman. So this is much closer to what the guys in the NBA wear on the court. It's not exactly the same, but I've got a couple of versions here to show you. So I've got the Memphis Grizzlies here. This is the Hardwood Classics night from this year, Ja Morant. See the back there as well. Now, these jerseys are much closer to the fit of the NBA that the players wear at the moment. So what you might have noticed is that players these days, they wear the jerseys a lot tighter, a lot skinnier than what they have done in the recent past, early 2000s. The shoulders in particular, a lot skinnier than what they have been before. They're sort of shoulder cut rather than the wide cut. The sort of slim fit, it's not really baggy. It's made out of this recycled performance material that Nike produce. It's really nice material. The cool thing about the Swingman jerseys now as well is they're all connected. So on the tag here, we've got sort of the Nike Connect technology in there. You can connect this to your iPhone, and you can sort of get exclusive content and videos through your Nike jersey now, and connect it to your jersey. You can check in every day. You can see what's new. during the playoffs. There's exclusive content on there. You get sort of playlists, and there's even in America there's some product drops as well that you can't get anywhere else. That you can only get if you're checking into the app. So it's always worth, getting that Connect app on your phone and tapping in, seeing what happens. It's quite a cool experience.
And is it only iPhone that does the Connect, or is it any phone? Or
I think it's any smartphone. I think
okay, cool.
I'll have to check that. I've only got an iPhone, so I just know with the iPhone.
Okay.
So it's a Nike Dry Fit technology. It's sort of heat pressed sort of logos on there. So this one's got quite a big logo, so it is quite big on the front. Can feel a bit weird on some of these ones if they're too big. I've got another jersey here, another rookie for this year. It's Zion Williamson. This one, not as big on the front, so it doesn't feel as you can't feel it as much as what you can on the City jersey here, on the Grizzlies jersey. These are sort of like your standard jerseys that you see most people buying. These are what you can buy in Foot Locker, you buy them on an NBA store. These are sort of around sort of £80 now for one of these in the UK. The City jerseys, because it's a sort of limited edition run, they're a little bit more expensive. They start around 90. But really good quality jerseys, great to play in, great sort of fashion fit with it as well, especially with the slim fit that you've got now. And these are very close to what you've got on court wearing now. Now, if you wanted something a little bit higher quality than this, if you wanted to wear exactly what they're wearing on court, what you can do, you can buy an authentic jersey. Now, authentic jerseys, I've not got one of those with me, unfortunately, today, but the authentic jersey is a little bit more expensive, about 180, 190 in the UK, and they're exactly the same as what they wear in the NBA. So the key differences with that is you won't have it on these ones, but if you've got a team that has won a championship, you have a little tag on the back here, which shows how many championships that team's won. So if it's the Bulls, it's got the little Larry O'Brien trophy with 6 next to it. The quality on them is that little bit higher. I think the thing that really stands out about the Nike jerseys since they've taken over from Adidas is the lightness of the jerseys. So they sort of really cut away at a lot of the excess technology, so to speak, or excess weight, and took the jerseys weight, the authentic jersey weight, down by about a third from what it was from Adidas before them. So they made the jerseys a lot lighter, again that slim fit that the players seem to really go for this year is much more apparent in the authentics as well, and it's exactly like they wear on the court. So as well, you can't see it on the Swingmans on the arms here. So I'm just trying to show you here. The back of the arms, it's just a standard arm hole basically. But if you see on the authentic jerseys, the cut of these is very different. And so it's hard to explain, but we'll put some pictures up of what it looks like. And it helps with the shooting motion because the jersey fabric doesn't get in the way when you're shooting on the authentics. So you've got exactly the same cut and materials as what they wear in the NBA. And that's why they're that little bit more expensive. Definitely. The other options that you've got, if you're looking for a jersey at the moment and you don't want a current jersey, if you want to go back a little bit, if you want to go back into the sort of vaults of the NBA history, you can also buy sort of a hardwood classics jersey. So these are the jerseys of players that are retired or jerseys that have been retired and no longer in use. You can get pretty much any player that you'd want in these. And these are all produced by Mitchell and Ness. And similar to Nike, they do 2 variants of this. There's no sort of entry-level product on this, but they use the same naming convention of Nike. And they have a Swingman jersey and they have an authentic jersey. So I've got one of each here. I've gone for an AllStar theme on the Mitchell and Ness today. So I've got the Shaquille O'Neal West jersey in the Swingman. Now you can tell it's a Swingman because this is sort of heat pressed on. It's not properly, it's not full stitching. It's sort of sort of a plasticky material. It's not all fabric on the accents. It's not exactly. These are replicas of what the players wore at the time. They're not like for like. They're really close. Like the cut, you can see the collar on this one's a little bit different. It's sort of a rounded collar. It's got this point at the bottom to make it look a little bit different. It's got the Phoenix on the back because he was at Phoenix at the time when he made this All-Star team. But the cool thing about the Mitchell and Ness ones, it's also got the jock tags at the bottom where you can see the date because it's the All-Star game. Usually it's just the season year. Player, Shaquille O'Neal, February 15th, 2009. And you've got the Hardwood Classics. And because it's a Swingman, you've got a little tag at the bottom of that says this is a Swingman jersey. So in the UK, Swingman jerseys are around £90. They're still quite expensive, but really good quality on these Mitchell and Ness ones. The fit on these is a little bit baggier than what it is on the Nike ones at the moment. So, you know, if you're a large in a Nike and you want a tight fit still on one of these, you might want to go for a medium. If you want to go for a bit, they are a bit baggier. So if you go true to size, like go your normal size, it might be a bit baggy on you. It depends how you want to wear them, really. So that was a style of a lot of these jerseys. It's in that sort of style. So that's sort of the Mitchell and Ness Swingman, which is sort of the entry point for Hardwood Classics. And then if you want to move up from that, you got the Mitchell and Ness Authentics. So I've got an Iverson East jersey here. This is an authentic jersey. Now these are made with exactly the same techniques, exactly the same style as they were at the time. So depending on what year, what player, what team you go for, all these jerseys are kind of made a little bit differently. So the older authentics, the ones from sort of late 90s, early 2000s, are really thick, really great quality because they were heavier jerseys at that time. This one in particular, I really like this one because it's sort of 2004 All-Star game. Sort of got the dazzle material. It's really lightweight mesh, and it's got sort of the wide, what we were talking about before, with the shoulder length. It's sort of a wider shoulder fit because that's sort of the style at the time, especially in the Iverson ones. Everything on this one is embroidered and stitched in. You've got on the East logo here, all these different parts, all sort of stitched on individually there, as you can see. So really top quality embroidery, top quality workmanship on this. You know it's an authentic because the tag at the bottom a little bit nicer than it is on the Swingman jersey. So this is all stitched in here, and you've got sort of the authentic is across the basketball there in the middle of the Hardwood Classics there. So you can see that there. And instead of the Swingman tag at the bottom, you've got the size tag with the American sort of sizing with 44 for a large. So these ones, it's a bit more expensive. These are start around £200, but you get definitely more quality there for your money, more workmanship, really good quality sort of jerseys there. So that's sort of the NBA jerseys. We've also got a couple of pairs of the shorts as well, so I'll just take you through those quickly and the differences on them. And they sort of follow the same sort of pattern, really. So if you're looking for current shorts at the moment, you sort of got 3 layers to that. You've got the Fanatics Breakaway if you're in the US. They do their version of the shorts. It's a cheaper version, sort of screen printed. And then you've got the Nike comes in sort of at the better level with the Swingman shorts. So I've got a pair of Nike Knicks Swingman shorts here. So these are pretty close replica to what they were on the court. You've got sort of the Knicks logo on the badge. You've got the Nike sort of printed logo there. Sort of the detailing around the bottom and the logo sort of heat pressed on there, the bottom of the shorts. Same sort of cut what they have on court. Again, these jerseys now, because the way that the players wear them now, not so much Fab 5 anymore. They've gone back to sort of shorter shorts or tighter shorts and what me and you used to wear in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s, James. It's a much more cleaner cut like that. The step up from the Swingman shorts is the Nike Authentic. Again, bit more expensive, and they're exactly what you find on the courts in the US. So if you want to wear exactly the same as your favorite NBA player, it's the authentic version. You do pay a lot more for that, but obviously that's exactly to the specifications of what they have on court. Same for the shorts for Mitchell and Ness with the Hardwood Classics. So you got 2 levels to their shorts as well. So sticking with the sort of all-star theme, we've got the Eastern Conference All-Stars from the year that I was born, 1983. These are the Swingman shorts. The cool thing about the Swingman shorts is they've got pockets if you need them when you're playing basketball. The later Swingman shorts have actually got zips on the pockets as well, so you can put a little bit of money in there. You know, if you're going down the court, you want to do a little bit of hustling or whatever it is. These versions haven't got it. The Swingman ones are cool. They have the sort of the year in the band there that you can see when it was from. These, like the jerseys, bit baggier than the Nike Swingman shorts. More of the style, sort of double layers. So you got the fabric inside as well. Super comfy shorts. These I absolutely love these ones. These a pair of my favorite ones. These Eastern Conference ones. Great sort of value for money as well on those. And then you've also, if you want to push the boat out, you've got the Mitchell & Ness Authentic shorts. So this is my Detroit Pistons Authentic shorts. These are exactly as they were worn on court at the time. You have got, instead of the tag sort of embroidered in there, the year that they were worn and the team inside there. You've also got the authentic drop tag inside there as well. These beautiful pair of shorts, these ones. I love these ones. The sort of double fabric on them is really thick, really good quality. You got all the embroidery on there. You can see that DP in there just looks fantastic with the it's got a bit of a shimmer to it as well, a bit of reflection. And these were exactly as it would have been worn on court by Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, Joe Dumars, all those early Pistons. It was rocking the teal back in '99. So that's basically sort of our sort of jersey and sort of shorts review. We've got a full write-up of this on the website, so you can check out our jersey buyer's guide on our website on basketballnoise.com. You can get a bit more detail on there if you need any more.
Great stuff. I think the key point here is probably something that we need to do another video about is about sizing, because not all jerseys are the same size. That's the key message really here. You've really got to be aware, particularly if you're not seeing the jersey before buying, because everyone's doing a lot of internet shopping. You know, you need to be really up to speed on what size the jerseys are.
No, definitely. I think the new Nike jerseys in particular are a lot more slim fit, so you might want to size up there. And the old school ones sort of depends on the era when they're from. But the Mitchell & Ness stuff generally runs a little bit bigger, a little bit baggy. That was sort of, especially if you're looking at these early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s jerseys, they're definitely more on the baggy side. And some of them in particular, you want to watch out for that shoulder fit as well. So the famous Iverson black Sixers jersey, for example, has got that wide shoulder fit, similar to the AllStar jersey that I showed you before. So it's worth just taking a look at them when you're looking to buy as well. And seeing, with the authentic stuff, you can see how it fits on the players, and that'll give you an indication of that size fit. But something to watch out for, definitely. You're right.
Yeah. So what I'd like to say to people, if you found this really helpful, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any questions, put it in the comments, because going forward we can talk about any jerseys you want, any questions you want. We can cover this in videos and help you out making sure you get the right jersey and apparel that you want.